Wam. This is the brother Yeshaya from the GMS Charlotte camp. And before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing his word out the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. I got this video pulled up from Dabu 7 or 77. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. You can see the title, but pretty much this video is gonna go into how these stores here in the future are gonna end up looking like, right? Pretty much it's gonna be no cashiers, no actual human workers. They're gonna have a bunch of cameras. When you go in, you have to have a QR code, right? Which you know what that's all about, right? They're gonna start setting up this whole system to function off of a QR code, a RFID, what, and that's going to be the process of you being able to buy, right? Food, goods, anything, right? So let me go ahead and play this video.
So I was in London a few days ago and I saw something that I've never seen before, and I've been thinking about it ever since. It's kind of bothering me. Have you guys seen these new stores that Amazon is building? There's no cashiers, no checkout area, no cash registers. You just scan your Amazon app, walk in, take anything you want, walk out, and your Amazon account is automatically charged and a receipt is sent to you by email. I'm honestly not sure what to think about this. On the one hand, it is very convenient, even kind of cool. On the other hand, it feels like the next level of surveillance. It feels kind of scary to be normalizing this. And it is going to be normalized. This is the future of grocery shopping and probably all shopping, and I'll tell you why. Walmart, for example, says that they lose about $3 billion a year from theft. But
Salakia, I gotta pause it for a minute. Now, he mentioned that this is going to be normalized, and it's true. And we're seeing it day to day, things is, progressively getting that into that pretty much it's progressively getting more and more to that cashless system, right? This is all becoming normalized. Like when you go to stores, like you go to Walmart, right? When you go to Dollar General, when you go to certain of these big name stores, they always have that self checkout aisle, right? And that's pretty much them gradually bringing this in, right? And that's been out for several years now, right? The whole self checkout thing. But now they're trying to bring out this. Amazon is bringing out this. These little stores that's has tons of cameras, right? Has no people working in there, right? And you just walk in, scan your QR code, you grab whatever you want, you walk out, and you get charged for it. It all automatically gets charged into your account. And you can't even go in there unless you do have that, right? Unless you have a QR code. Well, for now, it's a QR code, but we know what that's leading up to. So let me continue on.
it's basically impossible to steal from a store like this. You can go ahead and try, take it.
And Salakia, another thing. Now, how you see some of these um, laws that's being implemented in some of these states, how a lot of these people they can't, or a lot of these workers of Walmart or Best Buy or some of these other stores, they can't go and chase down somebody that steals something. They pretty much just let them go. This is going to cancel a lot of that. This is going to eliminate a lot of that, right? This is going to solve their problems, so to speak, right?
Anything you want, stick it in your pocket and walk out. You're still going to be charged. You can't even get into the store.
Right. See, even if you try to steal something, you're going to be charged for it. You can't, you're automatically going to be charged. Let me rewind this back a little bit.
A year from theft. But it's basically impossible to steal from a store like this. You can go ahead and try, take anything you want, stick it in your pocket and walk out. You're still going to be charged. You can't even get into the store without scanning your app. They know who you are the moment you walk through the door,
You see?
and they've access to your credit card. This
Mm-hmm.
means that Amazon stores will automatically be more profitable, and that will force all the other stores to either drop their prices to compete or adopt the same model. And I suspect
And that's exactly what they're gonna do, right? They're all gonna adopt that exact same model. Walmart is gonna do that. All these, big name stores are gonna end up doing that, right? You won't be able to enter these stores unless you got one of those QR codes.
they'll do the latter. So imagine that in the not too distant future, shopping as a whole is going to be basically automated surveillance. Interesting as well that the book of Revelation says that there's going to be a time when you won't be able to buy or sell without a particular mark. You can really see how something like that is possible now. You can't just walk into a store like this and try to buy something with cash. It's not even that they won't let you use cash, you just can't. It's impossible. So again, it's convenient, but I think kind of scary. What do you guys think?
You see, and you got even whom I believe it might be an Edomite. I'm not sure. Talking right here, or it could be Jake. Who knows? But yeah, even amongst Esau, man, they see, you know, how things is how this whole cashless thing, the um the what's it called, the charagma, uh the what's it called, the RFID, CHIP, the CHIP, how that's, they see that as being the MOTB, right? But Jake can't see that, and especially among Israel, you have a lot of these camps who just don't see it, showing you either they just blind or they took the bag, which we believe they might have taken the bag, which y'all know the names of those groups. There's no need for me to mention them here in this video. But let's go ahead and get some precepts. Starting off with 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right, man? We're not ignorant of what Esau has got planned, man. This whole system might seem more convenient, might seem better, but we know where this is leading to. This is all leading to the MOTB, the charagma, right? That implantable device they're going to try to put under your skin. And without it, you ain't going to be able to buy or sell, right? Let's get that. Revelation 13, starting at 16. And it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." See, they're going to receive a mark in their right hand or in the forehead, really either hand, right? Or in their foreheads, which the one in the forehead is going to be, by the way, either the Neuralink, and they got another one that they're working on. I can't remember the name of it, um, but they're working on that, right? And right now they got all these little cameras, right? And eventually they're going to put like a little sensor to scan you to see if you have that mark. And if you do, the doors are going to be open. You can go in freely, get what you want, and walk out, right? Of course, you're going to be charged for it. But if you don't got that, then them doors ain't going to open for you. You ain't going to be able to enter in. You ain't going to be able to buy nothing. Now, you can go ahead and break in and steal shit, but you're going to have the cops on you. But you ain't going to be able to buy, man. You ain't going to be able to get what you need, because everything is leading up to this point, right? That's Esau's goal, to bring this in. Verse 17, it says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Right? You ain't gonna be able to buy or sell without this mark, man. You just ain't. You ain't gonna be able to function throughout society. You ain't gonna be able to go to work, get paid, trade, sell. right? Shit, Jake might have to resort to going back to that barter system because, or at least those who don't got the mark, because you ain't gonna be able to you know get food, pay your bills, pay for your rent, etc., etc. Now let's get another one. Because you got a lot of Jake who are clueless to this fact, man, and they're just, and we tell them, hey, this time is coming, this time's approaching, and they still, playing around. They still think shit sweet. They still think that this what we're talking about ain't gonna come to another 100 years. That the grandchildren, the great grandchildrens, are gonna be the ones to deal with this. Nah, man, you're gonna be the one to deal with this. This is gonna happen in your lifetime. This is 1 Corinthians 2:14. It says, "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him." And that's Jake, man. Jake thinks all this shit, Shalaki, not shit. Jake thinks that this truth, this wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures is foolishness, right? To a simple ass nigga Jake, it's foolishness to him. They can't see it. Why? It says, "Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned." They ain't got the spirit, man. The Most High ain't dealing with them, right? They're just a natural man. They ain't spiritual, right? So they ain't gonna get it. The Most High's, like I said, the Most High's got them blind. Jake is just walking around, clueless. Even though you tell them, they don't want to hear it. To them is, some far off shit, right? This is Isaiah 36. Because, Jake likes to put their trust in Esau instead, you know, instead of trusting in the Most High, trusting in the word of the prophets. No, they like to put their trust in Esau, the white man, their oppressor. Jake still got that Stockholm syndrome, man. They love their oppressor. Whatever Esau got to say, they with it. This is Isaiah 36:6. "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him." That's right. All those that trust in all those that trust in Egypt, right? They're gonna be pierced. They're gonna take that mark, and it's all gonna be to their demise, man. Right? You're over here leaning on a stick, on a broken, sharp stick. You're over here leaning on it. Of course, it's gonna pierce you. You're over here trusting in the serpent. Of course, it's gonna bite you. You're over here, trying to um, stay attached to a fallen kingdom. You're gonna fall right along with it. And eventually, if you take that MOTB, man, you're gonna be destroyed with the rest of them, man. You're gonna receive the same reward as Esau, destruction. Right? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Until the next time, I'm going to say Shalom.